Sometimes you wanna go where.
Alright guys, welcome back. You got Boogz here, then welcome to Boogz Unfiltr. You got my cohort always, Nino XB.
You know what it is.
And you got Steel Stacks.
Ain't shit, get your brain in it.
Some of the best bars and that Boston never heard. You feel me?
Feel me?
So today, we first gonna ask, man, how the fuck motherfuckers doing, man?
This week,
How was niggas' weekends?
I'm in the gym. We working out.
Lord, this is what I had to look over. Like, what the fuck did they do to you?
they got their money's worth this week. Out of the way.
How about you?
I ain't gonna hold you, know what I mean? I just been working out, trying to cut down, know what I mean? I'm trying to take the summer over before the summer start, you heard?
Type shit.
I fought like about 2 weeks ago, you know what I mean? So I usually use that week after a fight, just real lazy and fat. So we've been just chilling, you know, gaining a little weight, you know what I mean? New clients, just, you know, vibing out how we should be, you know? Putting our brain back, focused on, you know, goals of this ahead. I was at the club recently, man, and I really had just a crazy thought in my head. And it was just like, what are the 5 do's and don'ts of hood dating? Now, I'm not talking about you dating a female that has it. I'm talking about y'all both is on the rise, come up. So y'all want to date, but y'all dating your means. So I call that hood dating, you know what I mean? Like usually if people think of dating, you're thinking of one is kind of a little bit more stable and the other one's a little bit, you know what I mean? But I'm thinking of more hood dating, and the reason why I seen this is I seen a couple that literally had to cash app each other to pay for the bar bill. Okay. The bar bill was like $65. You know what I mean? It wasn't so crazy.
Yeah, you ain't had to say numbers.
I mean, if they're a couple, they're a team.
Yeah, they're a team. That's how I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
And then one didn't have it, and the other was like, oh, just cash app me this little bit, and then I got it on this card. I got this much. I heard their whole conversation.
Yeah.
So they basically went out on a budget. And I don't knock it, but it was like,
I mean, everybody got a budget.
Everybody got a budget.
Cause think about it, like,
I was thinking, what is the 5 do's and don'ts of hood dating? Because I was thinking of that scenario.
Cause they probably still wanted to go out. They knew their budget before they went out, and they knew they could cover their expenses. Evidently, they still covered their expenses.
I was assuming they did. They did have to do dishes.
Yeah, so they probably had a great night. Went home, probably got some sloppy. You know what I'm saying?
I assume that was sloppy because she was sloppy drunk.
You feel what I'm saying? That's a win.
He got something real sloppy.
That's a win.
But then I'm thinking like,
and she's gonna pay him back.
In the world of dating, how many people like hood date? Like probably on their means though. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So like, what is the 5 do's and don'ts of like hood dating in your eyes?
It's crazy when you say hood dating.
So how about we start with the 5 do's?
The 5 do's?
Yeah, we go
you 5. What's your do's, know what I mean?
So I would say, well, the top was, I would say, date someone that understands your income and what you can afford and what you can do.
So that's your number 1.
That should be a number 1 of anybody that's dating hood. You know what I mean?
I don't think a bitch even care what the fuck that shit.
But if she knows she's dating a hood nigga, she gonna know that nigga, there's certain shit we're not going getting bottle service today, babe. She knows certain shit we're not getting. We're not getting the most expensive shit off the menu. You can't buy, you know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking when you.
Which hood dude you talking about?
Huh?
Which hood dude you talking about? You saying that you ain't doing that with a hood dude, and hood niggas be the main ones doing that shit.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like, so I'm
regular nigga or
I'm thinking of the situation. I'm not thinking of like the drug dealer and he's taking out the girl from the projects. You know what I mean? Because usually he got it. You know what I mean? I done been that guy in that situation. You know you got it. The only thing you're getting paid that's getting paid for you tonight is that pussy. She's gonna make sure that bill is paid up and that pussy is on discount for you. Besides that, everything else is full price, my man. Yeah. And you gotta pay.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm thinking.
But I'm saying, I feel like in a relationship, for one, it gotta go both hands.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? So like, I'm gonna do for you because I know you're gonna do for me.
But that's what hood dating's about, I feel.
Yeah.
I feel hood dating is really, because even if that drug dealer got all the money, she's looking out for him for places to stay. She's looking out for him for like meals and shit when he don't got, you know what I mean? So I'm feeling like it balances out somewhere.
In a sense, I mean.
Not unless you just tricky late.
Tricky like
Yeah, you remember Ricky Lake, the talk shows? Yeah, these niggas be turning into Tricky Lake.
I'm about to say, you know what I mean, I've been hearing about, you know what I mean, this is a different way. If we're gonna talk hood dating, some niggas only fuck with bitches that got it because they gonna give it and they gonna use it. You know what I mean, at the end of the day, she gonna pay and I'm gonna play and I'm gonna stay.
So you feel like a lot of guys nowadays are dating.
What these women tell you every time, like speaking.
Because I'm starting to
My
realize
sister
they
was here, she's gonna tell
they
you
tricks.
that these bitches trick off. Man.
They trick for the
You
niggas
ain't
they
gotta
want.
do nothing. I mean, if you really want them niggas, you look that good to her. She like how you move it. She'll pay everything, bro.
So if one of the five dudes is you have to make sure you build it and not just survive it. So if you in a hood dating relationship, it's cool to be building, not just surviving.
A lot of hood dating
keep
is
progressing.
surviving though.
And that's
So
a lot
that's
of
the
hood
case.
dating.
Being a nigga that was in a hood dating scenario where one time it was rough and it was like I would have to call up like, oh babe, can you give me an Uber? Babe, I need a coffee. Babe, you know what I
But
mean?
there's nothing wrong
But
with
she
surviving.
and she
Fuck
was
with
there.
that.
And there was
Nothing
times
wrong with
where
that.
she hit me up and was like, babe, I need lunch money. Babe, I need to take this Uber home. So I can understand. I think we build it separately. I don't really feel like in a hood relationship you can build together unless you're fully committed on this vision of what y'all want.
And that's what
You know what I mean? Like if let's say it was like, hey, me and mine is gonna go buy a house one day. I feel like that could be a vision of building. But like anything other than that, like if you got a chick who's in her Section 8, 9 out of 10 she does not want to build with you to get this apartment, to get this crib with you because like nigga, our Section 8's taking care of my shit.
But
So
Section
like
8 can
the-
pay for the
so
mortgage.
the mindset, I know, but that takes you being a better man, helping her get that mindset, letting her know that. Most females is gonna be comfortable where they at because they're looking at it as like, if I move in with you, I lose the shit that I built up and got on my own. And that also stops a lot of people in their successful lives where they don't go and get a second and third job because they're like, my rent's gonna go up. I might lose this Section 8. You know what I mean? So it's a give and take, bro. So it's like that's where hood relationships kind of stem from, and then bad education. So now you might have a motherfucker who got like a few kids. You got a nigga who was locked up, didn't get his education. Now you got these people who fucking want to make a relationship. Hood dating, my friend.
I mean, well, we're gonna really get into hood dating. For me, one of the main things when y'all talked about bitches having and all that, if that's the case, I mean, I think we can all say the baddest bitches, the bitches that, if that's the case, if you gonna build some shit, niggas, as far as men, hood niggas, nah, you gotta stop looking at that bitch with the fattest ass. She look this good. Everybody
But
on
you can
her.
build that.
That bitch never has bread, bro. Almost never.
You fat ass.
Bro.
No. It's not that she don't have bread. She just doesn't.
She
have
don't got bread
She
from
don't
you.
got. She don't
She
got
get bread from
community
niggas.
bread. Yeah, she
she
don't
got
got community bread.
Yeah, you know?
But hold on, but that goes back to like what I was saying when you were saying that surviving, like there's nothing wrong with surviving. Like whenever you needed something, she was there for you. But on the flip side, from her perspective, that's building. I'm gonna build you up. I want to see you win. You see what I'm saying? So it's like,
The fuck with
How
Uber
can I-
money?
yeah, yeah.
Give me them taxes, bitch. What the fuck you talking about?
What the
This
fuck?
Uber money gonna do for me? You gonna buy
They
me
get
a
you where you
fucking
need
tray? Stupid ass bitch, man.
That Uber money count, bro. That was the first sometimes. It's the meaning.
That nigga's
Because at the end of the day, when you couldn't figure it out, they figured it out for you. You feel what I'm saying? That's a building block.
Y'all had to hear the hurt in Nino's voice.
Yo, man.
One
You know, like
nigga
he said, he had a trauma, he had a
He
flashback.
said, that nigga really, you can tell somebody really tried to like offer him something lower and like he just looked at him like, how dare you? I like that one. That was a good one.
Another I do like watch how they treat people that they don't need.
See, I
like
really,
that.
I'll be honest with you, I don't really see that the same way because we are characters of our own devices. So if like somebody's really trying to get through in life, right? And their mindset's on just like on the come up. Because I've been like this sometimes and I can't even deny it. You know what I mean? There's been times where my mind's so tunnel vision on like just me getting bread that like I'm not gonna turn cutthroat, but bro, like I don't give a fuck about the next motherfucker. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Within the relationship, we talk about within the
Yeah,
relationship.
bro. I'm talking about in every aspect, bro. Like at the end of the day, like me and mine need this, bro. So at the end of the day, it's like.
But do you feel like that's where that tension would come from? Because it's like, I'm not included in your me and mines. You feel what I'm saying?
Because at the end of the day, like that me and mine should be non-negotiable. You know what I mean? Like you should know that my best intentions is for you. But if you're getting in the way of some certain success that I'm trying to get, you should already know my mindset in that.
Type shit.
Like if you're trying to like knock me off my fucking pedestal and stop my hustle,
And you know I'm building.
yeah, you know how my mind's gonna go. I'm gonna look
shit.
at you as the enemy, whether I'm sticking my dick in you or not.
Type shit. I agree.
Crazy.
I fuck with that.
I mean, I gotta speak for the trap niggas because at the end of the day, when we talking hood situations, you get with a bitch that might be, you know, majority of these bitches are legit. We know as far as black and Hispanic women, they're way more educated than us. They got degrees. They got more of a legitimate lifestyle. So you get with this girl, she like all the aesthetics, but then when she gets with you and she starts to see the life and the future with you, she understands that my money comes from the streets. Your money, her money comes from a 9 to 5. So now she's trying to clean me up. Now she's trying to tell me, damn, I don't really want you. Trying to stop me from making plays. She gets mad from me.
But I feel like
I lose. Any nigga out here trapping, you know. Anytime
But that's
you
a
spend
gem.
with a bitch, you lose money.
But you're not
Niggas
gonna
lose
find that
bad
in every
bands and then end up spending extra bands on the bitch, being with the bitch. Is it really that point? Like, nigga,
It wasn't.
fuck this bitch, bro.
It wasn't
And then
type
you
shit.
recycle the bitch. Then you go get another one
Type
that look
shit.
the same way, do the same shit, as bad,
might be
that's
worse.
bad. Nigga, this bitch
I
might
don't
have a
think that's
Mary's,
a
that bitch had this. Know what I mean, it don't matter, bro. This bitch might have Saint Laurent. This bitch got this. Know what I mean, this bitch got fake hair. This bitch got real hair. This one got a wig. They all the same. I'm just trying to tell you, like, at the end of the day, for us, when they try to clean us up, I feel like we lose. We lose as men. We lose. We lose money. We lose time.
It
We
depends on the
lose.
cleanup though. Because I done seen some cleanup jobs that I was like, man,
Amazing,
if,
right?
if this nigga ain't never got that bitch, oh my, he was gonna be a crackhead.
You said he's on his
He
way.
was gonna be a straight crackhead. Alright, he got that bitch, and now this nigga goes to construction or whatever the fuck he does. He
Bounce
live
back.
his life.
Yeah.
Love that
You know
girl.
what I mean? Not saying nothing, but you're not in construction business. You take
Yeah,
anybody.
you right.
You gotta take
I mean,
anybody.
I ain't gonna hold you, niggas. I mean, y'all
So
niggas
what's
look out
five
for something,
dollars?
find you a union.
Mm-hmm.
What's 5 demos?
I
I
rip.
think we did
Off
5.
rip.
5 dudes,
We didn't
but-
do a full 5 dudes.
But what's
But
some
if we
don'ts?
gonna get on the don'ts list a little bit,
Mhm.
stop fucking with these off-ass bitches. What's wrong with niggas, bro? Niggas, you know this bitch fuck with the ops. You know this bitch fuck with niggas you don't fuck with. You know this bitch is sketchy. This way she move is weird. And you still fuck with this bitch and wonder why you get lined up.
Like number 5
Hey,
on the list.
Pussy is a dangerous thing. I heard a man say
Yeah.
that pussy is the only thing in the world, only thing that'll make a father hate a son, that'll make a mother hate a child,
Yep.
that'll break up a family, reunite a country, save an economy.
Mhm.
That's one thing that this thing just does it all. So with something that destructive and that lethal, I say my don't is if you know that she is community pussy, you can't treat her like a wife on Saturday. Simple.
Church.
Simple. If it's community pussy from Monday to Friday, you cannot try to liberate that country on Saturday.
That part.
Alright? It's still up for grabs.
That part.
As long as you know that as
I say-
get it going in. You know what I mean? You can't. That's just a bad relationship.
One of the adults don't think loyalty means tolerating disrespect.
That's a big one.
Ooh.
That's
Just
big
because she's sucking your dick, she might have cooked you some food, don't mean you have to tolerate disrespect.
So you trying to tell me even though this bitch is bad as fuck, she do whatever I want to, but when she get mad, she call me a bitch ass nigga.
Disrespect is disrespect.
You're not. In all
And that goes
actuality,
both ways.
it's shit like that. When we take shit like that, is the reason why we have the females we have. Because back in the day, regardless of how bad she was,
Some of these bitches
listen to me. Back in the day, and I ain't condoning no violence. I'm just telling you how it was. Back in the day, And some of y'all mamas and grandmamas, they was bad. And they tried that shit with your daddy and the uncles, and they laid hands. They laid hands and they set down ground rules and shit that just won't go there. Now, I'm not saying that this is good, but that's what happened in the 80s, 70s, 90s.
Early 2000s.
That kept our fucking family structure good.
Even
Now, it's so wild that I remember there was times where I would never even see a female call a guy a bitch. Like, I'm talking about it was so rare and it was something so, it was like aliens, bro. You knew it existed, but you barely ever see it. You know what I mean? And then when you did see footage, you really didn't know if that was real. You know what I mean? Nowadays, you see that shit in 4K.
But then again,
In 4K, bro.
But that leads to me asking, like, nigga, are you dating for stability or status? Because that's what the
I feel like
what do you mean? Everybody's dating for stability. At the
No,
end of the day.
no.
Every woman. No, wait, hold on. Every woman. If you,
That's
I'm
bullshit.
saying,
Niggas is dating for that. Niggas is dating for that
Which-
fat ass,
which
that
niggas?
cute face.
Which niggas?
Some niggas.
Any
Which
nigga that's going out
niggas?
and getting a bitch.
Some
Bro,
niggas ain't
that's
women.
not
Women
every
date for-
nigga.
Bro,
Niggas,
women
everybody.
date for
I ain't
certain
gonna
shit.
hold you. Say on dogs when you was
Oh, you
growing
got
up.
a whole bunch
Nah,
of
let
ugly
me tell you,
females that you
nah.
niggas all ugly with
Let me-
flat asses.
let me
They
tell
all
you
in
right
your
now,
phone.
nah, I don't
All
do
in
that.
your phone.
We
Your
ain't
flat
never doing
asses
that.
and ugly.
We ain't never doing that.
Okay then.
Let me just say, tell me right now on Dad Dogs, niggas ain't fantasize or think about. Know what I mean, for us, know what I mean, as a black community, fantasize about getting with a rich white bitch or just a rich bitch in general. So you was dating for stability if you ever thought about, I want a rich bitch.
No.
You never wanted a rich bitch?
No.
This nigga lying, bro.
I'll be honest with you.
This nigga lying.
I'm such a hood nigga that I never thought
You wanted a rich
in
bitch?
my wildest dreams that I could ever be around somebody rich like that.
Oh, so you just wanted a broke
I was
ass
just
bitch.
I was just a hood nigga that I just didn't think. Like, bro, if you would have asked me when I was younger, nigga, would you ever train Jalen Brown? I'd be like, no. Would you ever go around certain people? I would have said no. So it's like when it happens, you're like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Oh, that's pretty dope. But it's like that's not the plan. You don't plan for that shit. No.
Bro. Nigga gonna say you never wanted a rich bitch. You want a rich bitch?
If it falls on my lap, so
Tell my sister to turn it up.
But other than that, man, I just live
I'm
life.
saying, did you ever think about wanting fucking with a rich bitch?
I thought about it, nigga. I've been in jail.
That's the whole point. This nigga Boogz making it seem like he would love to
The
struggle.
whole thing is the
No.
reality of
You
it.
gotta understand. It's
I live in reality.
And to
Yeah,
think
that
about
nigga
it
believe
and then
in
be
fucking-
like, yo.
I executing like,
Yeah, it's different, bro.
It's not.
Like I
That's
read
what I'm
books.
saying.
I read hood books.
Having me having a rich bitch.
Exactly.
I read
Every hood
I read
has
Dutch.
a rich bitch.
I read Dutch. I read all this shit.
Dutch have
Nigga,
Dutch.
I had rich
Or
bitches.
dogs, I'm gonna just say shout out to the writer of Dutch. If you don't know what that book
Terry
is,
Woods, man.
everybody needs to understand. Fuck Terry Woods. You had niggas thinking they could have a fucking RPG, shooting at police, breaking out of courthouses, having the baddest bitch rich.
Nah,
This-
that was that Reigns family. Reigns family.
He started Dutch. When you start getting
It
further
wasn't
on
Dutch for me. Dutch wasn't the nigga that
Nah,
I read
Dutch
all the Dutches.
fucked me up.
I read all the Dutches.
Fuck me up. I
It was
thought
the
Mike
Reigns
was
family.
different.
The Reigns family had me thinking I could go out here and be a mob boss. And I was like, yo, these niggas is out here breaking niggas out of jail, killing shit, going crazy. Actually, you know what? On a whole nother topic, what's y'all favorite hood book ever?
Oh, here's what you brought up. Terry Woods, Shoot It Again. Hands down, that one.
That movie sucked. Why did they
The
never
movie.
make a movie good?
The movie didn't have
I think
shit
Animal for
to
me.
do
Animal.
over
Ooh.
true to the game.
Have y'all ever
Animal.
read?
Or did
I just told
wait.
you
Hold
Animal.
on, I just got crazy.
Animal.
Have you ever read the shit about the nigga Tuki?
Sugi Wood, I think that's
Y'all read his book? Y'all read his book?
I'm just waiting for Suge Knight's book to come out.
Because it's a crap book.
I didn't say nothing like that. I didn't never say that. I didn't even know. I didn't even know. I didn't say nothing like that.
Big Tuki?
shit, nigga.
Tuki who?
Big Tuki Williams?
Never heard of him.
You never heard of Tuki Williams?
Never heard of him.
This dude's a goon. He started the Crips. Well, he didn't start.
He didn't start. I thought Raven Washington started the Crip.
He was one of the original lieutenants.
I thought Tuki.
So he was like the nigga who
Oh,
put
you
in the
talking
work.
about Tuki that started the Crips?
That started the Crips.
Oh, I mean, I heard of him. Know what I mean, I didn't grow up in the '80s. I don't know really nothing about him. Know what I mean,
Yeah. So all right, he got a book that they came out with like a documentary is that I read when I was locked up. I forget the name of it.
Chilling in a crib.
But that nigga was wild. Tuki was wild. Tuki was a wild boy.
Nah, Tuki was
a wild boy. This nigga would shoot shit up, he would go on weightlifting competitions. This nigga was on TV after he did like a shootout or some crazy shit. Tuki was that nigga. And I would honestly say that book was like a big inspiration to me in jail. That and
what are you talking about?
And no, that and fucking my Donald Gordon shit. Damn.
Oh, the Penn
Horse
Street.
Son.
Free Sugar.
Oh, Horse Son.
Horse Son Jones. Oh, that was my shit. Horse Son was my shit. I was like, yo, what? I read that shit. This nigga's a pimp. His mama a whore. This nigga just started spazzing nigga.
They ain't got shit on motherfucking True to the Game, bro.
Bro, have you
Nah,
ever read Donald
Animals
Trump?
Yes.
Animals way better than that.
True, listen,
Animals
bro,
way
listen.
better than that.
Listen, when that nigga was in the hotel, bro, I could see that shit when I read it, bro. And he took the motherfucking the wire coat hangers, nigga, and he braided them together, and he was waiting in it. This is what the book said. I remember this from a kid when I read this. I ain't read this as an adult. I read this as a kid. That nigga was waiting in the shadows for that bitch to come in that hotel room, and when she came in there, nigga, he whooped her ass with them motherfucking wire coat hangers, bro. Flesh came off with every stroke.
So the best part
Nigga, that ass whooping was crazy.
The best part of that song, that book,
That was the bullshit.
a domestic violence scene where a man,
A pimp.
Cool. Like,
A
bro,
man.
y'all read that? Yo, y'all had to read.
Bro,
Yeah,
Animal.
Robert Red.
Can y'all
Y'all never read Animal? With dogs,
Not read
Animal was a
Animal.
dog.
I read Animal, but
I seen
I'm
the movie.
visualizing
I
some of that
I
shit,
seen
like-
the movie. I seen the movie.
yeah.
Bro, that movie don't do justice to
Yeah,
that
you know,
book.
we definitely ain't like.
Dog, you wanna know what I wanted to see a movie on?
Who?
Coldest Winter Ever. I thought that was
Okay,
the
there we.
hardest
Ah,
movie.
Sister Soldier joint.
Yeah.
I would do it part 2.
Not Sister
No,
Soldier.
I
That's
got
not short.
Part
too.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah, the motherfuckers. Yeah.
Mm.
Nigga, them motherfuckers. Yo, listen. I fuck with the books.
Yo, the books I was heavy into it, man.
I'm gonna crack that.
I got-
That we talking books there. If y'all want to do that, we want hood books. Just like if we was in jail and all that other shit, niggas be telling you, stop reading all them hood books. Shit, fuck up your mind. What are you reading? What's some real literature you're reading now? When's the last time you read a book? What's the last book you read?
I stayed on in 48 Laws of Power.
Okay.
Trash.
The book,
50th
the
Law.
Book of Enoch is a book that I've been reading.
Which one? The 1, 2, and 3? All three of them?
All chapters. The Book of Enoch, I really like that. I read a lot about the Anunnaki every once in a while. I like a lot of African fables and the African gods.
Ogun and all of them, Ocean.
Yeah, like I try to.
What's your African gods? Because when we speak on
Nanabuku.
only thing I want to say
You know
was
what I'm saying?
African. When we talk about African gods, you gotta talk about.
I don't
You
want.
gotta talk about regions.
I'll be honest with
Because
you.
everybody has a different belief system depending where you're
I'll
at.
be honest with you. I switch from whatever my thought process is. So I can be reading about an Anunnaki, or I can be reading about like Ra.
So a Kemetic god.
You know what I
And then
mean?
You go further. You go into the south
It depends
and
on
read about different.
It depends on what I want. What my thought process is. Like I love talking about the Greek gods. I love talking about. I'm big on the fucking on Sumeria. You know what I mean? And
What do you mean
and
Greek
Anunnaki.
gods?
So ancient
Because like in my eyes, since back in the day, everybody took like some type of herbs, whether it was ayahuasca, whether it was mushrooms, they took some type of herb and actually they went to another state of realm. You know what I mean? So like as every every country and continent went to their different realm, they seen something else. And if you read the Book of Enoch, he talks about different realms and dimensions that God took him through as he was going. So what is the difference of these people going to different realms and seeing these people? So that means Zeus really exists.
No, this is why I said time on.
No, let me finish. Let me finish.
Let him finish. I know what you're about to do.
Because if somebody,
I'm finished.
because if I'm Greek and I take this mushroom and I go to this realm and this god that I talk to and they tell me that his name's Thor, Odin, and all them, those are going to be the names. Like us, because we're so enriched with our religion and our past, we take it that these people interpreted our God and turned it into their story. But if you actually look at it and you see what they're doing now in school with DMT, when they take DMT and they go into the spiritual realm, everybody sees the same that's from a certain religion. So
Have you ever
white,
have you, no,
you know what I mean? And they take this DMT.
Have you ever took DMT?
Let me finish.
I took DMT.
I hear you. And I'm telling you about what a study said. You're telling me about your physical appearance, which I want to hear.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you from what the study says, if you're white, you go to this realm while they give you the DMT and you see a certain God. If
Only
you're
thing-
black,
hell no.
Only
you
thing-
see a certain
So
person.
I'm gonna say this
And I'm
before
telling you,
you
that's
before
that
you
shit
get
is cap.
before you
That's
do that,
cap,
right?
bro.
Before you
I
get
asked
that,
you
I'm
see
gonna
some
just say
weird shit?
to add to you on that DMT experience. Remember when you talk to studies, and I want you to tell your personal experience. When you talk
Not
to
even
studies,
that. I'm gonna
at
tell
the
you
end
what
of the
that
day,
shit
it's
is.
pseudoscience.
Show you in front.
Yeah, because it's the same person.
It's
You're not
pseudoscience.
hearing it from.
Majority of this shit
You ever
goes
seen
with
the
the
Avatar?
narrative.
Y'all seen the Avatar with the blue
Because
blue
they don't
people?
want, because they give the full effects of what this whole study is. It
So
might
you
not
don't
work.
really
It
have-
might- it might not work.
Nah,
in
look,
favor.
yeah, you
So
don't
this
really
is what
have.
this is why I'm saying.
But that's a personal
No,
personal experience. Tell us
not
your
even
experience.
just me.
What
Like
happened
everybody
when-
we took it with.
So what
Everybody
happened?
we took it-
What
they'll take
happened
the same
then?
thing.
What happened?
Like you know the Avatar with the blue people?
Mhm.
That's DMT. Explained in a nutshell. That whole movie, how everything is at
That don't explain shit.
You're not
What I'm
telling me
about
what
to say now,
happened
what I'm
with
saying,
you.
like how the spirit, how they protecting the tree, and then like the people come and they're trying to take what's in the ground, and they're like, nigga, y'all trying to kill the land. The land is us, we're all connected.
So what the fuck does that have to do with us?
Everything is everything. Like that's why you think they put Lauryn Hill's album in the motherfucking the United States Library. When she's saying that shit, everything is everything. After winter must come spring, she's really talking about like the DMT shit.
Now I agree.
So I'm saying like when you learn like the seasons and shit, like
I agree with what you're saying. Your analogy is, but what I'm saying is, if you think about what I'm saying, it flows into what you're saying. But it's just you just want to say it from just your perspective.
nah, I'm telling you, like
I
the
hear
people I
you,
took
but,
it with, we're all
but what I'm telling you is, you can't. I didn't had other people I know that took DMT,
Mm-hmm.
and their experiences from your experience and what they tell me is way different, bro. This is what I'm telling you. Just like if everybody takes mushrooms, my mushroom trip and your mushroom trip ain't gonna be the
DMT
same.
ain't like that, bro.
DMT and a mushroom have very similar
You
problems.
know what I'm saying? Like DMT.
The way, no, I'm talking about the way it affects your psychedelic and your mental and your front
And
lobe.
this I know, and this what I'm trying to tell you, bro. My DMT trip, like we could take a DMT trip and have a trip together. And I'm talking about like nigga, I'm gonna tell you, bro, your body, your soul, you gonna breathe your soul out your body in a sense. You hear what I'm saying? Like on some not on no crazy shit, but like think about back in
Yeah, but
like
bro,
sorceries and shit. I'm talking about you laying there with your eyes closed and you can see the whole room and you can see your body. Out of body experience.
But what I'm saying is, you can't say, just like how when we smoke weed, we can't say that the effects
No,
of this
but
marijuana is
so,
gonna
I'm
be
not
the
saying
same.
me.
You get what I'm saying?
I'm saying, but
that is somebody brand new.
But I'm saying,
them
though,
niggas can smoke this shit and want to jump
But
off
smoke.
the fucking bridge.
Smoke.
You know what I mean?
Nah, but I'm saying smoke. You see how
So this is what I'm saying to him. This is what I'm saying.
all
to him,
three
like,
of us took
you
it
can't-
and we all had the same trip is what I'm trying to tell
now
you.
that's cool. That
So
could
what I'm
be
saying-
that form of DMT.
That's what you're not.
And that's what I'm saying.
You're
But
not.
that's why when
You're
you
still
said
not talking about the
ayahuasca-
personal experience.
ayahuasca ain't DMT. DMT is dimethyltryptamine. Ayahuasca activates THC, but it's a piece of THC. So when you see the breakdown, the element breakdown, like on the table chart and shit, nigga, the chemistry behind it, you gonna see that the branches of it is pieces of shit.
We want
So even like weed, it's a piece
Yo,
of
give us a
weed and
walkthrough of
DMT.
what happened when you took the DMT, bro.
Nigga,
Just
you
walk
see the
through the
truth.
story.
You see the
They
truth.
want to know. We want to know.
You see the truth.
You're not talking. You
Now,
took
what I
it
mean-
step by step. You took it,
So
and then
when we
this
took it-
happened, that happened, this happened.
When we took it, like I said, you start noticing your breathing change. So like when they say like the Kundalini, if you're familiar with that, it's similar to that. Even like with meditating, when you get to like understanding it, you breathing your body, your soul out your body, bro. And then your soul can go wherever it want to go, bro. I'm talking about you gonna see spirits. So that's what I'm trying to say. Is like, nigga, what you want to see and what you want to know, when you're in that realm, you can find out. So like I was saying, like the Avatar, what I was saying is like the tree of life. That is like when you're on DMT, you see that. And when you get there, you like if you don't know what it is, nigga, not like it's like a library, bro. anything you want to know, you can get and somebody's gonna help you get to whatever you want to know.
What did you learn
It's a tree of life.
when you did it?
I didn't know what I wanted to know. I didn't know what I was gonna. I didn't even know what I was gonna see. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like when Avatar, when they hold on. When I mean by that is like, so you remember when they used to take the shit that connect? What? Look, you remember the shit that connect?
For you to say
when they used to connect to the tree of life and they could talk to their ancestors and they could figure out shit or find out. Oh, that's how they. Oh, something's coming. Oh, they're coming.
Now,
it's
all
the same thing.
I'm
Connect
say
everything.
Everything he's saying is exactly what the Egyptians said of how they learned medicine. When Egyptians say how they learned open heart medicine, how they learned how to do the shit they did, they said they took this herb, went to a spiritual plane that only higher ups and pharaohs could go on.
Yes.
And this is where they got their knowledge of
Yes.
how to do open heart
And
surgery,
they
all this
did-
shit.
and they
So
did
what
with
else would
DMT.
this be?
No, they did.
You get what I'm saying?
DMT.
So they went to a realm and they said that the person they seen was had a cow head and a fucking human body.
No, but that's what. See,
You know what I'm saying? And
Nah,
this
but-
is where he's getting
No,
it. He's
no,
like,
no,
nah,
no,
that
no,
can't
no.
happen. And I'm like,
I'm
how
not saying
can that
that
not
can't
happen?
happen. I'm saying like
The
what
book
you're
of
saying.
Enoch saying it.
No,
Like
but
you're
what I'm
taking
saying
this
is, like-
DMT and you're seeing it. And
What I'm saying
different
is like,
numbers.
those is not like what they telling you that is. It's not what it is, bro. Like
So
I'm
what
talking
was
about
they
even on the DMT, bro. I went to the pyramids on the DMT. I went inside, and then that's when I seen all the faces. I'm like, nigga, that shit was black. It's black people. Ain't no three. How they tell you in school how it was the three civilizations. There was a light skin, there was a brown, and there was no. They all dark people, bro. All that shit is black people, bro. This how you know this whole world's a black world, but it be like, nigga, you're not going. And I'm talking about like Glenn was there. Glenn seen what I seen.
Now this is
Glenn was like, yo, nigga, come with me because it's
now
like
this is where this
This is one of my bros.
Yeah.
But it'd be like,
Yo, nigga, I'm like, who the fuck is Glenn?
So, bro,
I'm trying to tell you,
no,
it
so you
get
got
wild,
this is
bro.
what I'm trying to look at it, right?
It get wild.
No, no,
I'm we
I'm
don't
trying to
know
look
what
at-
we think we know.
I'm trying to look at it from the point of view of
Just
right.
helping y'all niggas
If
get
you
this out.
if you got different people that take certain type of fucking conductors that get them into another realm,
Get
that's
them
what
into
we call
the same state. You're trying to say
it. They can see
you have
something.
you have different groups of people that take different additives, if we're gonna call it additives, to make them get into a certain state, and then
all
they
over the world.
eat all over the world, and they have the same trip. They should talk about the same stuff as what you're saying.
No,
At the same
no,
time,
they shouldn't. This is what I'm saying. They shouldn't.
they shouldn't. But
They
if
shouldn't.
if they do, then you start to see there's a commonality within this
There's
state.
a commonality.
No, you do see a
within the
commonality
state.
through their information and the stuff they make.
Yeah.
If you notice, these people are making pyramids all over the world. Even though if you want to know my opinion of how you get all these pyramids, you have to go back to Anunnaki because then you figure out how this is how we age. You know what I mean?
So you're talking about ancient Samaria then.
No. So,
But
yeah,
before we
because you
get-
gotta realize they can tamper with our DNA,
Before
which
we
is
get
proven.
before we get
But
into the
ancient-
temporization of the Homo sapiens sapien and all of that, one thing I need y'all to understand, what y'all talking about, and y'all have to understand what dimension and what plane we're on.
Like I'm gonna show you some
Humans-
shit that niggas
humans
don't even
are
know
what?
about, bro. I knew
Humans
about-
see in like with 3-dimensional, maybe 4. I'll give us 4 because I like to give us 4. We're 4-dimensional beings. They say there's 7 dimensions, right? Maybe 10. 7 dimensions. So even on this plane, because we can only see in 3 dimensions, front, back, side. There's a motherfucker that can see front, back, side, up, and down. So he's outside of our dimension but lives on top of us. Then there's somebody outside of him that sees front, back, side, up, down, and all around.
Mhm.
Then there's somebody on the sixth plane that sees everything and everything. Like the
What do those planes mean?
But
So that's what I'm saying. Saying like when you say I
but
can
we
see,
live on
Nah,
top.
but
We're
I'm
a
about to fuck with-
sandwich.
Nah, but I'm about to
We're
fuck
a
you up.
sandwich.
So when seeing
We're
something,
stuck in the, like,
seeing
you gotta
something
realize
is
that
what?
a
A sense.
No. But see, what you're looking at is a dimension to a higher being would be the simple fact of how we open and close the door. Like they could be here, and then they could just go and phase into
They walk through
where
it because
me and you are in another dimension. We probably don't know each
we
other.
vibrate higher.
Yes.
So and when we talk about that in molecules, everything is alive. All molecules vibrate. The things that make this solid because they vibrate at a certain speed compared to what we're vibrating, that makes us physical in that sense. But at the same time, even though this is physical, that's physical, we can actually phase through everything within our dimension because it's all moving. Nothing is in a solid state or a state of non-flux. Everything is fluctuating even as we talk. Our voices are vibrations, our hearts are vibrations, everything's in constant motion. Our whole body, even as we sit here, we breathe, our blood's flowing crazy, our heart's pumping, everything's working. There's a constant flux in what we call the essence of life. All life is at a constant flux. And what we call death is when the fluctuation stops.
No, but see, that's what we call it. That's fucking buffer DNA kicking. And when buffer DNA kicks in, that's from the bullshit from the Anunnaki when they did the surgery on us 250 years
Who? And
ago.
Blue? And Inky?
Yeah, all right, no. And when they did the surgery on us to make sure that, you know what I mean, we don't live as long as them. They don't like that.
Oh, but I thought they was gonna have to answer to the gods for the shit they did on men.
Hell, that's a whole nother reason. And that's a whole nother thing of why my religion and my religious thought process is so much different from other people.
Because you're talking about the worship gene. Worship gene.
No, because, yes, I'm talking about the worship gene. I'm talking about the simple fact that if you actually look at this life and you look at everything that's in it, there has to be a bigger thing than just saying, hey, serve God. You know what I mean? Like, we're in our...
What do you think, sir?
We're in our fifth, sixth dimension, bro.
I'm gonna keep it honest. Like I said, bro. The decoloration of the motherfucking pyramids, bro. That shit's all they doing is just hiding who you really are, man. We all kings, man, and that's just.
See, but why do you feel like black people made that? Why do you feel like there's not another civilization before us that made that?
Why don't you make that?
What?
All right, so why don't you think that we are the civilization before this civilization? That
Because
today?
we're not true Sumerians.
What do you mean?
The Sumerians created us, nigga. We're not true.
Wait, hold
Sumerians.
up. Now you fucked up.
I'm trying to tell you.
Now you fucked up.
True Sumerian Anunnaki bloodline.
Nah,
We're not Anunnaki bloodline.
hold up.
Fuck you talking about?
Let me show you something right
Nigga,
now.
we're the creation.
Hold
Nigga,
up,
if you read what the fuck they said, they said they took some people that was here and they created them.
Hold up.
And that's what I'm trying to say. We're the original people here.
Okay, but nigga, we're damn sure not
He
them.
fucked up. Boogz fucked up by saying we're not the original Sumerians. Anunnaki are not from Sumeria.
No, but they created that bloodline.
It don't matter.
When they
The
became
people
king,
from
they created
Sumeria,
that bloodline.
okay, they could have
What are you
messed.
talking
They
about?
could have messed with or added to.
Why do you think that king
They
was
added
wrong?
to the DNA.
They
that
tried
was
to
in
erase.
some-
Okay,
they added
they
to the
erased-
DNA.
They tried to erase that fucking whole.
Okay, they
erased
did.
that whole kingdom.
They
off,
did.
Like the,
They
off
did.
The, off history.
They didn't.
It's off of history books.
It's not completely.
Yes, it is, bro.
It's not completely.
Bro,
if
you
can read about it, how is it all?
Nigga, because we read the Bible, so therefore the Bible didn't erase it, so therefore we kind of look up.
You
and
can
try and
still
find
look
the
it
memory.
up. There's still books.
I understand there's still books.
You
but
know
in your
all this shit because somebody wrote it.
No, but I didn't learn it from my history books in my school. No.
I'm not saying that's in American history, but in history, in general, history is bigger than your country.
It's gonna
So,
always
and
be
then when you say Sumerian, Anunnaki is from a land outside of what they would call the ice wall,
And Anunnaki, to be honest with you,
In a
is
different
supposed to be
dimension.
from a whole nother planet.
whole nother planet, or what they would call a dimension or a place outside of the ice wall. If we gonna get into the ice wall and all of that,
See, I don't really
that's
get into the
outside
whole,
of the
I don't
flat
really
Earth
get into
theory.
the whole ice wall and flat Earth theory. I'm kind of scared of that.
I mean, we're
Just
gonna,
because I don't really have enough information, and I know niggas who've been in
you
Antarctica.
never
so I'm
have
kinda
enough.
scared.
You never have enough information, but you also have the same thing where you have a lot of people saying that they've flown over this and seen this, that, and the third. So if we're gonna talk about, like you said, ancient Sumeria, one of the main things I like to pull up when somebody says Anunnaki and then discredits the, like I get religions, or you discredit the God theory when you get into the Anunnaki and thinking that we're just serving an Anunnaki God. You have
You
at
can't
the
serve a
end,
God if you don't know your meaning of serving that God.
when you have Abraham that comes from ancient Sumeria.
Mhm.
Abraham comes from ancient Sumeria, and then through his bloodline, you get the biggest person to touch. We're going to talk about a man or somebody that came in the flesh. You have the biggest person that ever changed history. So when Jesus, his Greek name is Jesus, his Hebrew name is Yeshua, whatever you want to call him, when he touched the earth, his life of 33 years or more, I think he died at 33, but his life of 33 years expected the earth to the fact that they start calling it AD after the death, BC before the Christ. They start forcing it. Like ever since, the world has been different, so you cannot deny the fact that this person was alive.
I'll be honest with you. It's not that I would say the world has been different. It did change.
Christianity
But
is
if
crazy.
you think about the world that happened before he came here, that world was wild. They had a whole nuclear war that they didn't talk about, bro. What the fuck are you talking about?
You're gonna get us canceled.
They had a whole nuclear
I don't know
war.
what he's talking about.
Bro, it said
What is he talking about?
If you read the Bible, they say the old wars. And if you go and look in science, they found out that there's places where they had.
Oh, so you're talking about the deserts and all of that
places
and
that
what
they
the
found,
fucking
and
deserts
they tested it, and it has nuclear radiation. The same places that these people said they had wars.
like there's glass and it's like actually glass in the sand.
Yeah,
It's glass and it came from nuclear this and that.
Yeah.
So, but then what you're talking about, what nuclear war in our head?
These Sumerian wars.
Think about it.
The Sumerian wars.
Think about
how wild this was. These Sumerian gods was roaming the earth at 600 years per reign before Jesus came. So these niggas was here. I'm talking about.
But that's
they had
everybody before.
No, listening.
How old was Abraham?
Had 20 kings. The Sumerian kings, at least 20 before Jesus. Jesus and them had Gilgamesh. That was like the last one, bro.
No, he had.
And now,
what's that god?
If you got,
What's that
if you
god
think about it,
that
we
we
just bombed Iran because of Gilgamesh.
Yo, I don't know what you talking about, bro.
We just bombed Iran
They disrespected
because of
America.
Gilgamesh's body.
That's
Because them niggas want that body back.
Yo.
They want that body back that you took from my, that you,
All right,
that
we
you
got
stole from
podcast. Fuck
and
it.
you
We
wore
got
in our
podcast.
back.
We
They
have
want that
podcast.
body back. But nobody wants to talk about that.
We have podcast. If we want to do that, since you want to do that, if there's a giant body in Iran,
Ain't no if. They found it. I seen the footage. I seen them. These niggas still had skin.
So you found a completely preserved giant body in Iran, and you're telling me that Israel and the United States is constantly bombing the Iranian service in that country
Because they don't want to get
because they want to
DNA.
they want to
They don't want to look at DNA.
they
bro.
want to take an experiment and figure out different scientific properties that can excel the human race or whoever their selective people are.
The same reason why we're cool, why Egypt gets so many passes in this world.
Which Egypt?
Egypt.
Egypt has fallen a long time ago
No,
because the
Egypt
original Egyptians are not there. They got pushed out years
Bro,
ago.
who is these Israelites?
Egypt is
Y'all
always
talking
gonna be
about
good.
these
Y'all
Israelites.
use their information
Listen,
from the
after
pyramids to this day, bro.
1942, they created this Israel that they have today. That wasn't theirs.
Oh,
It was
you're
the
talking about-
Palestinians.
You're talking about
They
the
wasn't there. That's why I be saying I
That's
don't even
the
want to
state
get
of
deep into
Nah, but
this.
Palestine took
But
the
what I'm
man though.
saying,
They
yeah,
said they
they
could
took
come.
them people
That's
in.
ancient
So this is what I'm trying to
But
say.
y'all talking about
So
ancient
how the
war.
hell
You're
you're
talking-
talking? How the hell
what
is
you're
it
talking
in
about-
Bibles? They got maps of Jerusalem like that shit was in the Bible, nigga. Y'all created that shit, nigga. Y'all, this is y'all story, and I get it. Y'all want a piece of history that y'all was never had, and y'all created something for the last 2,000 years. Bravo, nigga. But you're not going to discredit the motherfucking 2,000 years plus the 6,000 years and the 10,000 years that
Jesus walked in Iraq more than
Come on, man.
Let's not talk about that.
But now wait, hold up. If we're
That's
gonna
why I
talk,
said
if we're gonna do this, just like how you just did that,
They try
and
to
you
do
did that, right?
Discredited.
We're gonna do this for all the Israelites that know there actually was. I'm not talking about the United States. What you have right now in Israel is the state of Israel, which was made by the United States. If we're gonna talk about biblical Israel or whatever that is, there was a land at the end of the day.
Uh-huh.
There was a land.
And why did they
There
do
was
it?
a land that Abraham was promised
That
that
is
they
true.
got to. Yeah, they fought over that. Yeah, there was other people there. They fought over that and took that. But then you got to talk about what is actually is in Deuteronomy when they said you're going to be sold to your enemies for bondmen and bond women by the way of ships. So if we're gonna,
So this is what I'm trying to. But
so
not-
who the
hold
fuck
on.
went to slavery?
Hold on.
Those ships ain't.
The
I'm talking about.
Palestinians.
through ships?
The Jews went
No,
into slavery.
no, listen what I'm saying. They came
went to
on
slavery.
ships.
On ships?
Do you know what
They
Holocaust
came
was?
on ships.
I know what that's trains.
They
Slip,
came
I said
on
ships.
It was already there.
Did you
No,
know
who
that
got took and sold? I said sold.
That
They
was
have to
black.
be
It was
taken.
black. Those are the
Who's the
palace-
only people?
Bro, the people of the land.
Well,
bro.
we not the only. We not the,
The
only.
people-
No,
Cut it out.
who's the
We done
only?
sold white folks. We done sold
No,
white folks.
no,
but they learned slavery from us.
Hold up.
Cut that out.
There's a different
We
type
sold
of
white
slavery.
folks. No, we
Hold
sold
on.
them the same way they
No,
sold
hold on,
us.
what I'm trying to
Through
say
ships. Nigga, we done took them in war. Like
Through
we-
ships.
Like
I'm
in
saying
war.
ships.
No, look,
All I said was ships.
And we
And
beat
y'all
them in
just
war.
don't
No.
get the
You
ships.
said slavery, but in war, we would beat them in
Okay,
war. and
yeah,
we turned them into
slavery.
slaves.
But all I'm asking y'all,
Are you talking about African
no,
Americans?
I'm telling you, I'm asking you, what do
So
you
I
think?
mean, black folks started that
Slavery through
slavery.
ships.
But I'm saying, but slavery through ships. You talking about coming?
Yeah,
up
that's
with
all.
seas
That's
and
the
shit?
most famous
Who are the
slavery.
only people
African
in
Americans.
history in the
That's-
world?
That's obviously, man.
Like,
So this
Did
was
you
said
wanna
by
get something-
Moses.
Did you want to
I
get
see
something?
Black Moses, right?
Wait, what?
This was said by Moses. In the 5 books of Moses, when you get to Deuteronomy 30, and you read in Deuteronomy
They're talking
30,
about the Torah.
yeah, the
Yeah,
Torah,
I know
that they
what
say
you're
was
talking
fake
about.
or whatever you want to call it. Deuteronomy 30, and I think it's 30, but I might be off. But Deuteronomy 30, maybe 30, around that time, in Deuteronomy 30, he literally says the Israelites,
But that's what I
wait, hold up, let me finish. The Israelites
Hold up.
literally say, you will be taken into Egypt again. So Egypt is known as the house of slavery.
Bro, why that
So
nigga sound like that slave master in the Django?
he's better than them.
That nigga sound like,
Better.
you know how he said, we gonna take this nigga into the market and sell him cheap.
And that's what they did. So he said, take you into Egypt again, which was they were slaves in Egypt, took them out of Egypt, and said, you're going to Egypt again by the way of ships, and there you shall be sold for bondmen and bondwomen, and nobody shall buy you.
Bro.
So if we're gonna talk about this, nobody hold up.
But that goes back to what I said originally. When I said the people in the walls of the pyramids was black people.
Yes.
So in the pyramids,
They couldn't tell Egypt away from Israelites
So
back then.
no, listen.
That's why Israelites
Listen,
ran to
no,
Egypt.
no.
Egypt, even the
Hear
Greeks
what
talk about it.
Hear what I'm trying to tell you is, bro.
They
The
chased them.
people who built the pyramids, you know, like the pictures inside the pyramids, they depict
But that's
pictures
the
of the
stillers.
pyramids being built. The people that are building them pyramids is black people, bro.
I'll be honest with you.
You see what I'm
I
trying to
really
say to
don't
you?
think. I don't think.
Who made it? Aliens?
No.
Anunnaki built that
We
shit?
aliens.
No. If
The
you want
fuck?
to be honest, I feel all.
We
I
foreigners
feel
to this
all
land.
bigger. I feel all bigger things that was built at a certain period was made by the giants. And for people to just act like the giants was nothing in history,
But what you trying to say?
Nephilim wasn't nothing in history. It just baffled me because they
So you're
had
saying-
that signs,
what's the
and
giant?
giant stairs, all that shit.
What's the
Giants.
giant?
A giant?
Yeah, what's
Goliath.
like,
Whatever
how
the fuck
tall-
Goliath
how
was
tall?
in the
But
Bible.
You know what I'm saying? How tall is
Okay.
In the Bible, Goliath was like,
Wendy?
we would say no.
That's what I'm
20
saying.
feet?
That's what I'm asking.
He was
20
like
feet?
That's what I'm
he was like three Wendy's.
He was like, what? Oh,
Three Wendy's.
you see what I'm saying? I need context. That's what I'm
A
saying.
giant was like three
And
Wendy's.
he three Wendy's.
Three Wendy's.
Okay, so that's 3 women. Let me
No,
tell
Wendy is 7'4".
Okay,
Seven
and we
foot
still
four
got
times
7'4", and think about it right now.
Like, do you understand
Our
how
whole
big they
bloodline-
said Goliath was over
Okay, but
David?
I'm
They
saying-
said David, if I want to give y'all just a size matter, they said David would be, if we was to see it in modern time, would be the equivalent of a midget going against fucking Wembanyama or Big Show.
Okay,
Now, magnify that by, they said David was a normal sized man, so he has to be about like
6
five,
About 6
5'9" to 6 feet. I would say 5'9" to 6 feet.
He reached it. They said Goliath was about two feet taller than Wembanyama.
No.
You know what I'm saying? They saying he was about 9 feet and 9 inches, bro. About 2 feet taller than, well, we give him 3 feet taller. 3 rulers taller than Wembanyama.
What they say he was 18.
You know what I'm saying? They were saying, 6 cubits in a span. That's what it says out the Bible. You know what I'm saying? 1 Samuel 17:4.
So what's you would have
And
to,
they say-
you would have to do an HEQ.
That equals roughly 9 feet, 9 inches, about 2.9.
See, but then now it has to be bigger.
can I ask you one question? I know this might get you canceled, and I know at the end of the day, if we're gonna do this, I really
Now,
support.
David-
I personally support.
He was
David
like
was
5'3".
like this nigga height,
I
5'6", between 5'6", 5'3". He was about me no height, about to, and took this nigga out. clean, smooth. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. I think that's where that term came from. But
So-
because I think this was an actual event.
Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna get.
I think this
I
was
wanted you
real.
to say what you was gonna say. I'm kind of curious. You said something about
I'm
cancel.
glad y'all stopped me.
I like cancel shit.
Nah, I'm straight.
What you say about cancel?
Nah, I'm good.
Who want to cancel?
Hey, you already said some shit.
I said some shit that should get
all
okay, I see. I like this. They
I'm
say
good.
like
I'm good. You
okay,
got
so
it. This is your episode.
David
bro.
may have been
If you know
4
anything,
plus feet
bro,
short.
please don't do that to us.
So nigga, like
Boogz
if
is crazy.
Goliath is 9'9",
Outside
David
of
was
his mind.
6'9". Don't get it fucked up. David was about 6'9", nigga, and he still likely stood a foot shorter. So David was a big nigga too.
that don't even make no sense.
Why don't
It
it?
sound like the Bible lying.
So,
Finally, somebody said something.
so the Bible's lying, but the Quran says the same thing.
I don't give a fuck what the Quran says. Like that was.
Oh, nigga, I see you. Don't ever disrespect the Ark like that.
Why
Nigga.
not?
The fuck? And I ain't even Muslim, nigga. Don't ever
Nigga,
say
I'm gonna tell
that.
you like this. The Muslims that I went to, they said use science and use your thoughts.
Nigga, you a God body, nigga. You ain't no Muslim, God body ass nigga.
Ain't no God about it.
You a God body. Nigga said the Muslim said this. Nigga, fuck is you talking about?
The way I'm looking at it, right?
Nigga, David is
if you go-
Abraham, and Abraham's the same in both books.
if you go and you look in history, right, and you keep finding all the giant bones that they found that they threw away, that they found in history, they're huge, bro.
They never threw no giant bones away. Who told you they threw it away?
They threw it away.
They have it.
No, they don't. They threw it away.
They
destroyed
have
They
it.
destroyed it, bro.
That's what they told you they did. If you
Yeah,
think-
whether they didn't destroy it, they still have it. They told the world that they destroyed it.
they have to tell you that because at the end of the
Because
day,
like there's so many history articles where they have pictures and they show scenes of giant bones.
but I really believe as humans too, we got to a state where we're not as tall and as big as we used to be.
it got to a point where
So
you
say
know,
we was naturally 15, 10 feet tall, so a giant to us might be 20, 25.
no, because you gotta understand the more oxygen in this world, the bigger we get.
Bro, they even showed it by the
Right? So like no,
by
no, no,
those
listen to me.
elephants that used to be the emissions, bro.
Now,
The
if you
world
remember,
was
if you remember what the Bible said, how these people was trying to get to heaven, right? And how they used to be trees
Tower
so
of Babel.
big, right?
the Tower of
And
Babel.
if you also think about it, if you think about the beginning of the Bible, think about how pure the world was, that the water came up from springs, right?
Yeah.
So everything was bigger. There was more land. It wasn't 80% water how it is now.
Yeah.
So that means when the flood came, that's when all this water came. So that means before that, there was no water. This was all land.
But then if you start saying that, then you're pretty much proving the Bible, bro. You can't say that and then be against the Bible at the same time. Because
You can be for something for certain parts and then know
unless
that there's
you're
lies.
telling
What do you
me
mean?
that
That's like somebody doesn't lie. Somebody tells
Okay.
a story, right?
There's a
a
certain
part
story.
there's a portion that's true, and there's
Or
a
you're
big
tell-
portion that's a
pretty
fucking
much
lie.
what you're telling me. There's the same story that's been told. So this is the true story, but the actual author has been distorted year over year, time
No,
after
you
time.
gotta understand these
Because at the
these
end of
people
the
turned
day,
all
the
this-
Emerald
they-
tablets talk
Hey, yo.
about Noah's flood before Noah
I'm
talks
gonna just say it
about.
like this, right?
I'm gonna say
There's a
like
reason why they have Gilgamesh in over 300 movies. There's a reason why anytime they speak, they put Gilgamesh.
But
they-
Gilgamesh, that's in Iran that you keep saying they fighting over
Yes,
right now.
the same
But
person
listen.
that was holding the ant,
Let me
that was
listen
holding
to
that was holding the lion, the same person that they talked about at 300, the same person that in any older movie they talk about, bro.
He was black.
Gilgamesh.
Yeah,
That was black.
Most people were
The
black.
so-called aliens
rich,
that
he
you
was
was like. Gilgamesh comes from a
Brothers,
bloodline.
and not.
He comes from an Anunnaki bloodline from ancient Samaria. The gods of ancient Samaria, but not the people of Samaria. The gods, right?
The gods,
So the gods are different from the people of Samaria.
the kings, yeah.
So the kings that ran or took over Samaria are different than the actual people. So pretty much anybody that is of this earth is not from Anunnaki bloodline unless they was spliced, unless their DNA was
No.
spliced.
There was some that made it with the
Who?
that made it
Who?
with royalty.
So spliced.
No, that's some that made it
Spliced.
like Gilgamesh had kids. Oh, Gilgamesh had kids.
Okay, but with who? They had with humans? Yeah, that was a splicing method.
Okay, you can say that.
I took my DNA and spliced it with yours during
Ain't
birth.
that what you do now? Ain't that what we do now?
We spliced a lot of things. Just like us making a liger. We took tiger and lion and spliced it together to make a liger.
We're doing exactly what they did.
So we're doing what they did, learning from what they did, so called. But there hasn't been. Where is the proof?
The proof is
Where's the proof?
If you look at the medicine, right? You know that staff. That staff is Egyptian.
But
That
it's deeper than
no,
what.
and then Egyptians got their knowledge from Sumerian knowledge. Because Sumerians were the first to do kind of
Okay, and it's deeper than it's.
because you gotta think when you was a Roman or Egyptian, you went other places to learn.
Yeah. Okay.
You were traveling around the world.
Say
Where
you
was
went
one
to
of the where was
Now,
one
I'm
of the
about to
places that
fuck
you
you
went?
up.
Wait, where was one of the places you went?
Maybe I went
Ancient
to. I went to. You calling it ancient Samaria? It was just Samaria back then. So you went
You're
to
right.
Samaria.
To the library.
You
The
went to
library of
Samaria to learn their ways. Here's the thing.
I went to summer. Y'all keep fucking. That's what I'm trying to say.
That's what they call it.
I'm
Summer.
I was drinking right
So
now.
let's
But I know what I'm talking about.
I'm about to fuck you up right here. Like you keep talking about the Anunnaki.
There was still shit going on before this shit.
Where did you learn?
Temple.
There was still shit going on
Before that.
Before
But
summer.
this is where I tell you.
So I'm
this is
saying,
where I
like,
tell you.
so
Where
how
like
is
the
Gilbert
third
on
or
You love the
in the
Anunnaki.
world.
Who did the
Beginning and
Anunnaki
ending
learn
of
from?
shit.
Oh, you don't
When
know
there was
that yet.
already
He's
been
not the
shit
beginning
going
and
on.
He's
nigga.
not the beginning and ending. I'm just telling you, he's the only one that made it.
Who's the beginning and ending?
Come on, there was shit going on.
Gilgamesh is the only one that made it into the
Bro,
Bible.
listen,
So
Egypt.
that's the only
Listen,
reason why.
forget that.
That's the only reason
Bible.
why.
Where did the
Amplified.
ancient? Where did the Anunnaki learn their knowledge from?
South
Do you know that yet?
They're aliens.
I don't give a fuck where they're from. I don't give a fuck what
They
star
learned from the
system.
alien star
Where
system.
did they learn their information from? Because they have a god.
Naruto,
Listen.
whoever the fuck it is.
Listen.
Never
What is it? Hold on. I'm about to fuck y'all up. Where do the Sumerians originate from? The southernmost parts of Iran and Kuwait. But that means they migrated, bro. That's what I'm saying. Y'all acting like y'all don't forget about. Like, think about history.
First of all, what you gotta realize is a lot of the shit that made it out of the Siberian War came from the battle of these Anunnakis. These Anunnakis battled so much, and when the one that won and ruled and started being this, like the king of Samaria, that's the one that kind of, you know what I mean, did the whole shebang and started it all off. So it's like you can't divulge and say it was him that started. When he didn't, it was just basically his bloodline that took over in the war. Like they had a war over who was gonna run shit.
Who had that war?
The Anunnaki, they had a war. That's what they, bro. If you go in the Bible and you read, and
They're
they talk
talking
old
about
wars.
No, they don't talk about that. Only the Emerald tablets.
No,
tablets
the Bible
talk about
talks the Sumerian old wars.
Okay, but actually, to figure out what actually happened, isn't that the Emerald tablets and talking about Inky and Enlil? They never say those names in the Bible.
That's that you got a point there, and that's the reason why I get
I'm
mad.
about
The
to-
Bible talks about their war, but don't mention them, and then
We-
they mention
no.
their offspring.
They
mention
blot
their
out.
bloodline.
They
keep
blot
forgetting
out.
that shit is
They
the
blot out
story,
a
bro.
lot of stuff in
So
the
like,
Bible.
you
But
remember
they're talking
Sodom and
about Emerald's
Gomorrah?
fathers.
Sodom and Gomorrah, that's nuclear war. That was a nuclear war. When that shit was falling out the sky and shit, everything was blowing up. Don't look back, keep it moving. Better get the fuck out of Dodge. You better like nigga, anything that look. If you look back, nigga, that's how quick it was happening. That's a phrase, nigga. Like they.
But
speaking
I still
parables.
feel like at the
That was
same
part
time
of,
we're
like,
fucked
I'm
up
telling
saying
you, right, they
nuclear war.
I can pull it up. That's why I was going back to you saying like, nigga, this is the great war of black versus white, bro. That's what they not telling you.
I don't think it's a black versus white. Yes, it's an information thing. Because if you still think it's black and white,
It wasn't
and you
about,
don't
but
see
that's
that,
what I'm
it's
saying.
like,
No, but that's what I'm
it's
saying.
more.
It was about who gets control of the information. So now, nigga, like, regardless, nigga, we're all tribal. So like, if we're here and we living good, nigga, and they're out there and we're fucked up, nigga, eventually you gonna get tired of being fucked up. And then you gonna build your shit up, bro.
Anunnaki was like before the, like if you read the Bible.
Esau's way after, because that's Jacob. Anunnaki's before Abraham, because Abraham came out of Samaria. Abraham came out of Samaria, so Anunnaki predates Abraham. So everything that could have possibly happened on an Anunnaki level, even
But
if
that's
they were
why I
still
keep saying,
existing
like,
at that time.
But where was the Anunnaki and
See,
what we
you
call
got-
Egypt,
Anunnaki,
right?
no, but I
The
want to
pyramids
just,
and all of that
But
shit.
you
I
got-
just want to
But those
emphasize
shits
one
was
thing.
but we all know the
Anunnaki
pyramids
literally
is not
say
no
they-
tombs. They was motherfucking generators, bro. That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
Yeah, that's a fact.
We already, it was all this shit that we have now, they had this shit then.
Mm-hmm.
They have pictures and photography then. You think that shit gonna last over time though? No, bro, that shit gonna age.
It gets recreated.
Exactly.
But if we're gonna do that like this, only thing I want to emphasize, you always do it real quick. Y'all have to understand with the Anunnaki, with everything, with Esau saying whoever he is, and you have Jacob saying whoever he is, the Anunnaki could have still been alive during the time of Abraham into Isaac into Jacob. But when you say the white man came out of the black man. The black man is the original man. We all know we're melanated. Even though we try to say the white man is not from us, and even though the big head scientists probably made him, he's still a splice out of the black man.
My argument with everything is, my whole problem is you can't have a cake and eat it too, right? So if we have Adam and Eve, then we have to get rid of the story of Homo sapiens.
Homo sapiens or Homo sapiens?
You gotta get rid of Homo sapiens. You gotta get rid of Denisons. You gotta get rid of so many different offspring that science is showing.
Homo sapiens.
So there has to be a time where you have to see.
We're gonna get back to this man next week.
Hey man, this is a good one, man.
These niggas is religious.
This was a crazy one, man. You got Boogz. Hell, when I say that this was probably one that we did not plan, but probably was like one of my first ones.
Boogz believe in aliens and shit.
I definitely believe. I really don't even know, but like I believe in aliens, right? And the whole fact, it's not that I believe that we can't be the only ones, but my thought process is that we have doppelgangers in other dimensions. And this is where the world doesn't see. You know what I mean? And this is where you see get Marvel.
Is it really a doppelganger if you're in a different dimension? So that means that's a higher self. Technically,
I feel like
if we're talking about our self beings, so if our self is higher, we have if we're at a 3-dimensional, we have a 4-dimensional self, a 5, a 6, and a 7th dimensional self. So a 7th dimensional self is completely spirit. Doesn't need a physical essence.
See, but this is where you're not getting. This is where you don't get understanding this. They come and fuck with you.
Who's they? I hate when
yourself.
people say they. Who the fuck is that?
Yourself.
They.
Because the way I feel is, like we're all connected, right? So if I'm somewhere else on another plane, when I sleep, when I think, I tap into myself. You know what I mean? So this is my thought process. So it's like my idea is, I believe since everything God said is ordained in life, it has to come from somewhere. So since I feel like there's other existences of myself that's on a higher plane, they come down and try and shed light on me. I just don't get good understanding of it because I'm on a lower plane. But some days, their ideas and what they try to guide me through get through. So that's why I might figure out.
So is that your face? Is that your fault because you're not making yourself susceptible?
Alright, so y'all talking about aliens, bro, for real?
Yeah.
They're real.
Who said that?
Ain't nobody buying spending $200 on books, nigga, about aliens, bro. Just for fun.
Who spent it? What's the name of the book for $200?
So let's
What's
say
the name of the book?
I'm looking at it. Handbook of Alien Species in Europe.
Listen. Now, have you ever seen an alien?
Yes.
Probably.
I have. And if you look in the I'm being serious. If you look at this book, bro, and you look up the species, if you look up the species of aliens, bro, there's an alien I seen, bro. It's like it similar looks like the motherfucking the shits in the nail salons. It look like the mask shits, bro. And that ass. And if you look at the effects and the shit that it can do and all that shit, that's what you feel in your night, what you call quote unquote nightmares, and you done have paralysis, and it's that mask figure in the dog.
I ain't never seen that.
Yeah, bro, but it happens, bro. I ain't the only person. You could type it in and look at how many people in that alien. But that's what I'm saying. That's an alien. Same thing like he was saying about the reptilians and all of that. That's what I'm saying. Like when they talk about the Big Bang,
I never said nothing about no reptilians.
Yes, you did. The same thing they talk about the Big Bang.
Nigga said,
Y'all wanted
yeah,
to go there. Y'all wanted to go there. The Big Bang. They talk about the Big
Y'all
Bang.
wanna go there.
Nah,
Y'all wanna
Adams,
go there.
nigga. No, nah, nigga. Worlds collided, nigga.
What,
Two
the
worlds
Pleiadians?
collided.
Yo, ain't that some Marvel shit?
No.
Nah, that's what Marvel said.
That's what the X-Men made. What you think
Ain't
it
that what
is?
the next what's the name about?
What?
Worlds colliding?
I don't even know, and I don't follow it, but I'm telling you what
That
it's
sound
real
like
life
some Marvel
shit, bro. But I'm saying, like, this is all factual shit, bro. Everything is everything, man. Everything got a spirit, man. All that shit is real,
Hey
bro.
man, any last
If
y'all
you
got
don't-
20 seconds, man.
I'm gonna say
20 man.
20 seconds. Look up the CIA declassified files of October 7th in 2025, so y'all can see what the fuck's actually going on. If we're gonna talk
You got 8
aliens,
seconds. Keep going.
nigga, it's just Nino SV. We out, bro.
Still, you got 20
Listen,
seconds,
man.
man.
Stay true to yourself. Know that there's only one black God, man. Don't be stupid and foolish, man. Everything you see going on is definitely an illusion, man. You stay with it, man. You gotta be ready, nigga.
Hey man, this is Boogz. You only got one life. Do the best thing you can. It's always better to be in the game than on the couch. Never give up on who you are. Never stop believing on who the fuck you can be. Boogz Unfiltr. See y'all next time, guys.
Yeah, get your brain, man. That was a good one, man. I'm trying to tell you, you don't want to talk this alien shit.
I'm
with
tired
me,
of
bro.
Boogz, bro.
Y'all don't know about this shit.
Boogs,
Y'all
stop at the
Boogz.
ain't